In this video, we're going to learn how to repair a Hunter Douglas Duette Gen2 Powerview motor. So this is a customer whose motor has failed, and I need to replace this with a new motor that we purchased from Hunter Douglas. So most of the time when these fail, the shade is going to be in a down position, and so we need to take it out of the window. So typically what I do is gather this fabric up all the way up and expose the headrail here, and then we need to get it out of the brackets. So the brackets have a tab, a little tab, and I'm using a little screwdriver to force this tab away from the headrail and get the shade out of the bracket. So that's one, and here's the other one. So here we have the shade out of the window, and we have our replacement motor that goes into this shade. So the first step you do is there's a little cam lock here that holds this plastic cap on. So you want to turn this and get it out of here, and that'll allow this cap to slide off. You want to slide this cap, unplug the power from the battery wand here, slide this cap out, and slide the headrail away from the motor. And then this cap is held on. There's a little kind of clip down here that you have to push to get the cap off. So this motor's going to slide out of here, but before it does, we have to, there's a pin that holds the motor into the, there's a slat here, an aluminum slat. And I usually use a screwdriver and pull this pin and slide the motor off. This pin here is in the headrail, and it fits right here in this slot. So here's our old motor, and this shaft has a V in it. So right here, if you look, there's a V here on the shaft, and if you look at the shaft of the motor, we need to pair these up. So that paired up, and what we do is we kind of snap this retaining pin into the motor, and it's in there. You want to slide this headrail back over the motor. And one thing that we want to make sure of is that when we reseat this end cap, there's a manual button, and this plastic piece needs to fit in this slot right here and hit this button in the back here. So what we do is we put this in there. You'll kind of hear it click on, and I'm pushing now, and you can feel there's positive, it's definitely hitting the button back there on the motor. You slide the headrail over this. You're going to put your wire back in this wire harness here, and then line this up with the headrail and push your cap back on, and put this little cam lock back in. This holds this cap onto the motor, and then twist it so it's locked, this cap's locked on. So we know that the motor is good. If we plug this back into the battery, we're going to see that this LED in here is going to light up. So it blinks green and lets us know this motor is alive. So now we're ready to install the shade back in the window, and if you look, there's a lip here in the headrail, and this lip slides over this bracket here. So the way to do this is you tilt the shade a little bit to catch the bracket inside the lip, and then push up and you'll hear it snap. So now the shade is all the way down like we found it. All right, now that we have the shade installed in the window, we want to wake the motor up and then set the limits in it. The way you do that is you push this manual button for 6 seconds until it starts to move. And what this will do is send it into a limit setting routine. So now it started to move, it went down, now it's going to go up and find its upper limit. Don't interrupt this procedure. You have to let it run all the way up and down. So it found its upper limit, and now it's going to come back down and record the bottom limit. And after this procedure is done, then we can add it to the remote. You can't add it to the remote before you do this 6-second reset. Okay. So now we want to put this shade back on the remote. And this is another shade in the room. There's a shade in the room on that wall that is on channel 2. So we're going to put this one on channel 1. So to program this shade on this Pebble remote, and again, this is a Gen 2 motor with a Gen 2 remote. What we want to do is put the remote into programming mode. So you push the center button and hold it for about 4 or 5 seconds until these lights start to blink. So now they're blinking, now we're in programming mode. So what we want to do is add this to channel 1. We depress channel 1. We press and hold this manual button in and press and release the open button, and then this will jog, and it did. So now we want to get out of programming mode. We push and hold the stop until the lights stop blinking, and we're done. Now to test the shade, we want to press channel 1, say open, and the shade opens. And that's the stop button. You stop it. And what I should say too,